The rat emits short calls at 50 kilohertz when its brain is stimulated. Thus, the researcher found out that ticklishness is represented by activity of the neurons in the somatosensory cortex.
Hello and good morning everyone to this episode of spaceiv. On today's topic will be space exploration with the famous Mike Johnson. Now Mike, I'll see please. Well Mike, most of the world in the US knows who you are. Aside some of them don't actually know you. So can you please introduce yourself to them?
Okay. My name is Mike Johnson. I'm 25 years old and I work for NASA. And I'm the head of the Space Exploration Program.
Well, Mike, can you tell us what is the Space Exploration Program?
Well, the Space Exploration Program is the program responsible for exploring, making many expeditions to space, to trying to find new planets, new life forms, and new habitable planets that humans can go to in case of the Earth being destroyed.
Well, Mike, how much do we humans know about outer space?
Not that much. We know that it's made up of antimatter and matter.
What's antimatter?
Antimatter
Is it like black matter?
Kind of. It's the opposite of matter. It cancels out. Like positive and negative, they cancel each other. Same thing. And 97% of space is antimatter, and the other 3% is matter. And the space is actually the void between two celestial bodies. For example, Earth is a celestial body, and Pluto and the Sun.
So the thing between them is also called space. Well, I've heard around about something called the Hubble Space Telescope.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about that?
Well, the Hubble Space Telescope was launched in 1990. Okay, and it's one of the largest and most versatile telescopes. And it's not the first telescope to be launched, but it's one of the best because scientists see it as a significant tool in space exploration.
Well, how far is it from Earth, or is it in the Earth? Where is it located?
It's in the orbit, the lowest orbit of Earth.
And where's that?
It's around the Earth. So, for example, an atom, it has electrons surrounding it in orbitals. That's the same thing, and it's in the lowest one.
Well, can you tell us about the International Space Center? I already know a few things about it, believe it or not. Well, I know that it's outside Earth.
Yes.
And I know it's a satellite. That's it.
Well, it's not. It is satellite, but it's one of the largest, possibly the largest, and it is habitable by humans.
So you can live in there.
Yes, you can live in there. And it was launched. The first part was launched in 1998, and the other parts were launched in the years later to come, and they were combined together.
So it was assembled outside?
Yes, it was assembled in space.
That should be complicated. Anyways, about the moon. Who was the first person who stepped foot on the moon and when?
Well, that would be Neil Armstrong. And he was one of the best astronauts in history. And he first stepped foot on the moon in 1966, but he first joined NASA in 1962, in which he went under intensive training for more than 5 years, I think. And he was born in 1930, on August 5, 1930, and died in August 25, 2000.
He was quite young too at all time.
Yes.
Well, our country is quite supportive for the funding and for the space program, but there's lots of countries who doesn't support. Do you think those governments should fund and support these space exploration programs?
Yes, I think they do. They need to, because we never know what the future holds for us. We could find the cure for cancer, answer to world peace, extraterrestrial life forms, and discover new galaxies with maybe our counterparts there. We never know what the future holds for us, and the solutions to everything is limitless.
Well, we're supposed to be done by now, but there's one more question just popped up into my mind. About the Hubble Space Telescope. What kind of curiosity, look through other galaxies?
That would be the Kepler telescope.
So there's two.
Yes, there are two. The Hubble space telescope is surrounding the Earth, but the Kepler telescope, which is launched recently, can go to not the end of the Milky Way.
There's no end.
There's no beginning and no end. Yes, right. But it can punch through reality and reach the galaxy, and maybe, in theory, go to the galaxies.
Well, thank you, Mike, for joining us on the show, and we really appreciate you having you, and we will actually for sure have you again on the show. And thank you guys for watching this show, and we'll see you tomorrow on another episode of Space IV.
I am worried that a lot of these guys are disappearing, and nowhere else on Earth does this organism exist. You have to go to the backs of valleys or distant ridge lines or isolated mountain ranges.